Hi friends, I'm TTP, welcome back to Mechwarrior 5 Mercenaries, the Legend of the Kestrel Lancers DLC. In the last mission, we found out that Comstar, those dirty, lying cultists, have actually destroyed their own HPG generator and framed the 5th Certis Fusiliers for it. But we made them pay dearly. We destroyed all of their forces. However, we're still stranded on an enemy planet, on Sarna, with no support and no backup. And we still need to deal with the Maskirovka and make sure that they don't get their intel out. Now I'm invested in the story. Mission briefing. Yeah, 10 out of 10 would take her home with me. 100%. Commander, sorry for my emotions getting the best of me out there, but whoever that smug son of a bitch on the comms was, he definitely knew all the right buttons to press to piss me off. My mood's greatly improved after I've been told we were able to pry him out of his mech alive. We got lucky and he fell unconscious during the battle. We weren't so lucky with his co-conspirators though. Many of them killed themselves before they could be taken into custody. We got a handful of them, but not as many as I would have liked to capture. Yep, that's what happens with crazed fanatics. Life means nothing to them. So, when you deal with crazed fanatics, what do? Exactly. Whoever they are, they definitely have top-grade intelligence training. Could be Maskirovka or Death Commandos. But honestly, there are some huge holes in their theory. They wanted to trap us here and attack the HPG to frame House Devian in the eyes of Comstar. While the broad strokes make sense, other major details don't. They never once called for Mecharians to reinforce them, they have no forms of IDs, they don't act like any Capellan I've ever seen, and most of all, they know things that no Capellan intelligence officer would ever divulge to us. Also, they talk like Comstar fanatics. And in the little transmission windows, they would say, Comstar, dude. If I'm being honest, the whole lot of them give me the creeps. We've put all the survivors under enhanced interrogation and came up with zero answers as to who they are or why they destroyed the HPG. But plenty of seemingly random bits of information regarding Yorinaga Kurita, a Lao counteroffensive, plans for a raid against the new Avalon NAIS campus, and other things that were clearly way too implausible to be true. You know what I would love? Sorry to just break character for a second, but you know what I would love to see? I would love to see the mission where you're Hans Devian, you're waking up from the sound of a dropship straight over New Avalon, and you go like, hey, was there a dropship scheduled? Dispatch, was there a dropship scheduled this night? No sir, no sir. Oh yeah, there's this one ship, it's called the so-and-so what? No, this ship's not right here because it's halfway across the galaxy ferrying Melissa around, and he just runs out of his bed chamber, into the elevator, down into the mech hangar, jumps into his battlemaster, and fights off Lao Death Commandos that have landed right in the middle of No Avalon. I would love to play that mission. Moving on. Among the random bits of information they did divulge was the location of all Maskirovka facilities on Sarna, and confirmation that they did receive a priority message from Tigris months ago. They claim it's been buried in a sea of thousands of other reports that began flooding into their offices since the fall of Tikhonov. These must be your lost codebooks, Commander. If it's true, then the Maskirovka do have it, but don't yet know the value of the content they possess. Although we didn't find any additional Fusilier survivors, a deal's a deal, Commander. I'll spare what I can to assist you in a raid against the identified Maskirovka headquarters. It won't be much, but with this new intel, it should hopefully be enough for you to get the job done. Thanks to our imposter friends, we've tracked down the Maskirovka facilities that administer the entirety of the Sana commonality, and we have confirmed that the codebooks were delivered to at least one of the marked facilities. Destroy every target at the marked nav points and get out of there. I'll deploy commandos to verify that everything at the marked facilities are destroyed. 21 points of salvage and some cash. Difficulty 70, 300 tons limit. Mission starts in 40 days. I have time to repair all my battle mechs, is that correct? 34 days, 18, 16, 4 days, beautiful. Alright then. That's perfect timing. This is working out nicely. You just gotta make sure that you don't take structure damage and don't get weapons destroyed, because weapon refits take a lot of time. If you lose a weapon, your mech's gonna be out of the fight for at least one mission, right? Okie dokie, let's do this. We're launching.
Right, Commander. We were able to learn the location of Sarna's Maskirovka headquarters and support facilities around the capital city of Sarna from our captured imposters. If your stolen codebooks were delivered anywhere, it would have been at any of the marked facilities for decoding. With the HPG system down, it's fairly safe to assume the codebooks would not have been able to make it off-planet, even if they were
10,000 mech fists in the air.
If you can destroy them here, it's unlikely Leah will be able to retrieve them again. We are deep in enemy territory here, so I can only support you with a small team of commandos. They will tail you and verify the destruction of the codebooks once you destroy the marked buildings. This
we're
is
on a
your
timer.
mission, and I need to tend to the Fusiliers and plan our
Didn't even
next
see that.
move. So I'll leave the rest of this up to you and Rihanna. Best of luck.
B Soldier, thank you for the tier 1.
I've got nothing to add to that, Commander.
And the 10 months. Much appreciated, buddy. I have the wrong weapon system. We need to really move here. We have no time. As we found out last time, these timers are fairly tight. And TTB does scenic screenshots. Oh. That's the first building. Is it it? No. Was that it? No. It's further on this way. Go for the Jenner, guys.
There's our first target. Let's be quick about this, Commander.
That's our target. Oh, this thing is a target. That's destroyed. Keep going.
Looks like we've got their attention, Commander. Just keep at it.
I don't think this is working out here, because my guys are getting my heavy mechs are currently getting destroyed by light mechs. Don't ask me how that's possible, but we're gonna push further forward and deal with the objective and see if that is a way to play this mission. Yeah. Literally, our guys are getting their asses handed to themselves by light mechs and aircraft. That's probably one of the things we destroy. And this building. Let's do a quick walkthrough. Nope. This thing, maybe? What do I need to kill here? Not sure. Can't even see it. Is it dead? It's dead. Okay. Oh, I got my friends with me. This guy lost an arm. Kill the blackjack. I have a little bit of time to shoot stuff. Oop. Jesus! Holy aircraft. Holy aircraft, Batman. What's that thing? That's big. That's an awesome. That's an awesome. Okay, we're fine. We're good. It's a suicide mission now, guys. Ow. That's not good. Where's my... I can't even see shit. Where's the target? Did we get the target? No, that's the target. Okay. Let's go through the target. Okay, done. Alright, I need to get out of here. I just lost my arm. The SM6 launcher is gone. Fucking hell. By the way, the Marauder, almost pristine still. The Marauder is almost pristine. There's some weird stuff going on here. Yeah. Dude, I'm sorry I have to go through here. I'm sorry I have to go through here. While we're walking here, I'm just gonna start shooting you, but... Actually... We should probably try and kill him. No? Okay, never mind. Well, that was a quick one. Mission complete. 5 million C-bills. We can claim a general. That's literally all we can do. We lost, like, our mechs got better and bruised in this op, but guys, we just had to push hard. 1.5 million damage coverage, 1.493 million in damage taken. Perfect. We maxed out our budget. Three for saying, haha, TTP doing a photo op while he's on the clock. Yes, that's what we did. Look at that Marauder. Look at how fresh that Marauder is. Like, there's something going on there with, like, long-range mechs when you give it to the AI. They just don't get targeted at all. Like, the AI seems to have, like, a proximity-based targeting thingy. That Warhammer took a beating. Holy hell. Warhammer almost died. And the quick draw as well. And the Warhammer got shoot through the back. Alright, big time repairs are up. Let's see if we can even repair here. Because I can actually I can repair this. I can replace the arm. 40 days. Yeah, this mech will not be ready. What about this one? 46 days. What happens if I switch out the machine guns for these? 50 days. Oh well, whatever. Quick draw. $60 days. What? Why? Okay. And the Marauder? 8 days. Okay. Everything's repaired. Everything's nice. We have survived. There's still a nice AC-20 that's kind of smiling at me and wants to be bought, so we're buying it. Let's get the LRM-10 launcher. Why the hell not? Let's buy the FPC as well. Might as well get the good guns when they're available, right? So many juicy mechs on the market. But we won't be buying them. Because we're doing salvage. Alright. Beautiful. Well guys, it's time to repair. And let's see what Sarna has in stock for us. We shouldn't have that many missions left in the Sarna campaign. Or in the whole 4th Succession War campaign. So it's gonna be interesting to see how this one concludes, right? I'll see you then.